Good day, folks. Welcome back to Mike and Mike. We are delighted that you can join us one more time. As usual, please share, like, and subscribe. Please share, like, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a family, tell everyone. Tell everyone. Without further ado, we're gonna jump right into it. Today we have full house in here. First, we're gonna start it off, and in my immediate corner right, we have Leakless Boss, the richest man in Jamaica.
100%.
20 acres of land.
20 acres of land.
I wish I was,
20 acres of land. 8 banana farms.
15 cows.
1,500 mango
He
bushels.
just told me he got 12 sheep. I was like, okay, I like that.
To my immediate right, we got Justin, aka King
Tox.
King Tox.
in the house,
Baby.
baby. To my far right, we got Angel, Prime Minister
Khalees.
Yeah. Thank you.
in the house, baby.
Far too kind.
Straightforward, the biggest man of all the biggest.
The intelligent
The intelligent.
investor.
We know Mike is in the house, aka
Mr. PIMP.
Mr. Baby Trump.
Shit.
I don't know what he's talking about. He's the intelligent investor.
I like it.
Last but not least, Mike Mega.
Maga Porter.
Mega in the house. Porter in the house. Well, thank you for joining us, and we're delighted that you can stop by and share your time with us. We have some great news for you. But first, we want to kick off. What you want to kick off, guys? What a discussion you want to kick off? We have a lot. We want to talk about what's going on with Trump, your favorite boy.
Well, first of all,
Boy. Not, definitely not.
rest
my
in
favorite
peace,
boy.
Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, a moment of silence.
A moment of silence for Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk.
That wasn't right. That man spoke his truth.
Good youth.
Okay, and he spoke his mind. And like me and Soju were discussing earlier, I understand as a public speaker, these are things that you might have to go with, but that was wrong. And for people and for people out there saying that was good for him, may you rot in hell. Okay, somebody just lost a father, somebody just lost a son, somebody just lost a husband. Okay, you were never happy, even if you don't agree with them, that they are no longer on this earth.
Yeah, 100%.
That is not right. It really isn't.
Facts. Well, unfortunately, they take him out. But guys, we look at Martin Luther King, we look at Malcolm X, these great leaders. We look on Jesus Christ at the end of the day. Anytime someone speak the truth, you're going to always have someone who hates them, who don't like what they're saying, even though, we should use that as a tool to grow ourselves.
Of course.
But apparently you have so much corruption and evil people in this world.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because they don't want to hear the truth, or they don't want to agree with what he's saying, because then they have to look at themselves in the mirror and actually see for who they are and just hold accountability for whatever they are.
Right.
It isn't right. It really isn't.
Why can't we just respectfully disagree with each other?
Exactly. And trust me, I was 50-50 with Charlie Clerk. I did not. There was a lot of good points that he made.
Same here.
But there was a lot of things that I did not agree with him on.
Right.
But what it is, he went on these campuses. He was I remember when he was first going on these campus tours, arguing with these kids left and right. And as time went on, he kept at it. He never got angry. He was teaching these kids how to critically think. Because unfortunately, in our education system, especially in our university system, these kids are indoctrinated.
But that's the problem.
They're not educated.
You are interrupting the work of. Why you said fire? Interrupt the flow of currents.
Yeah,
exactly. That's
yeah,
what he
no.
was doing.
So she said the same thing.
So,
they don't want us. They don't want us to think. They want us to be sheep.
Yeah.
Now, one thing about us here at the garage and Mike, we may disagree, we argue, but none of us are sheep. All of us are critical thinkers. All of us think for ourselves.
Facts. Facts all the time.
Just to make a point just a while ago, how bad it is right now in the public schools, where they're saying that the reading and the science is the worst they've ever seen in the past 2 decades.
It's bad. It's bad.
It's bad.
You're absolutely right. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. Look, let's put it this way. There's a lot of agendas that they're pushing in our schools. Last summer, I filmed in a school in the Bronx.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I was inside the school. This is during the summer. The school's closed. You would not believe the amount of LGBTQ information that they just have plastered all over the walls. Mind you, this was in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
These are kids kindergarten to 6th grade. Their minds are still molding. Why is all the stuff there?
Why?
But look when that happened in I think it was Detroit or Illinois, where they had they brought in some LGBTQ individuals, some drag queens,
trans people.
Yes.
having them dancing on pole in front of kindergarten
Exactly.
kids, circling in the auditorium,
Yeah.
and have these bastards pole. I mean, this is crazy.
That's grooming. That's part of the indoctrination.
It's highly inappropriate.
That's grooming. And to be honest, that's something that Charlie Kirk was adamantly against.
Big time.
You understand? Neil? Like I said, there was a lot of things I didn't agree with him, but what it is, he stood on his laurels. There were certain conservative values that he had, and this is what he was teaching or what he was trying to convey to these children on these various university campuses that he was going to. And he was doing this for a good 3-4 years.
It's so sad. Sometimes I go to mine time and you see the youths them, you have to wonder if, especially the girls them, cause it's so much the youths them can really do to themselves, you know. But especially the girls them, you see them and you have to wonder like where them really are go.
What do you mean, like they following?
Yeah.
No,
No,
if
how them
they're
look,
going to
how they
school
look
or
if they're
not.
going to
Like,
school.
Yeah.
where they
Eyelash,
attire themselves.
ear, bag.
You think they're going somewhere else?
If a school them really
Yeah,
are go,
that Jezebel spirit.
It's not even that. I used to work at the office up the street, and the students, high school students, walk past. They look like they were just wearing a t-shirt, no pants.
Yeah, it's like nothing. It's like a hang out, like a ends.
It's like a congregation gathering. That's all it is. It's like it's not school anymore. But you know what? Give respect to
Donald
Kirk.
Trump.
Yes.
No,
Much
respect to
respect.
Kirk.
Much
At the end of
respect.
the
Rest in
day,
peace.
You know, may he rest in peace. And you know, the funniest thing, you can't stop the truth. It's somebody else gonna rise up and still do the same
Yeah, another
thing. So
activist that will come out.
I really hope this sparks a revolution of critical free speakers and free thinkers, that they actually come to the forefront now. Because I mean, basically what they did, they think they did something, but what they actually did is that you just make Charlie Kirk a martyr.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
basically what you did.
people
and you're gonna
people
spark a
out
whole
there, people
yeah.
out there want to. I mean, these are the things what they're trying to create fears in, because a lot of people out there, like thinkers, they want to confront like with Charlie Kirk.
Exactly.
They want to come out like Malcolm X and stuff like that. But because of how the system restructured itself to put fear in these people, a lot of them just stay in the back end. They will speak in little occasions, but they don't come to like public.
Where's Tucker Carlson? He still lives in America?
Yeah, he's in
Yeah,
America.
Tucker Carlson still, he goes out a lot, you know, like he went out
He
to
travels a lot though.
he went out to Russia, things like that. No, he's still here.
Okay.
Tucker's still
He have
here.
his own channel, man. That's why
Yeah.
we kind of push him to travel a lot, because the type of news he's doing.
But if ain't just the fact that this happened to Charlie Kirk, please do not be afraid to speak your mind. Do not afraid to speak the truth.
I didn't realize he was that young, you know. He's 31.
31 years
31.
old, man. Come on, man.
Looks
He's
like he's now about 40 something.
He started this
31
thing.
years old.
I think he started this thing when he was like 27, 28.
That's crazy.
Turning point.
Yeah, it was Turning Point. Because remember, what's his name was on Turning Point with him. Wasn't she on there too? Candace Owens?
Candace Owens.
Yeah, Candace was on Turning Point. All these guys came from, you know, they came from Turning Point.
All right, now I think Candace Owens does get so well. Our biggest story right now, because you have the Prime Minister of France have a lawsuit against it. So our biggest story, so she, you know, right now.
Oh, that got dropped. She exposed those people. You talking about Macron?
Yeah.
Yeah, she exposed those people.
But
They had to drop that lawsuit.
Cause it wasn't going nowhere.
Yeah, it wasn't, because what it is, we kind of find out that Macron really was a man.
They'd have to prove that in court.
Yeah.
In order for in order for that lawsuit to go forward, they would have to come forward with evidence saying, "Okay, I am not a man."
Exactly, and they couldn't.
They couldn't do that.
And they couldn't, because it actually is a man. What even makes it sicker? Not only was Macron's wife, not only was Macron's wife a man. Do you know who Macron? You know that's Macron's father. So he married his own father. This is all the stuff. This is all the stuff that she uncovered. That's why they were trying to, you know, silence her. Candace, keep doing your thing. Please don't get silenced by these people.
Like Angel want to be updated. You lost track.
Yeah, big time actually.
Okay, the Prime Minister of France, Macron.
They have a defamation suit.
Yeah, well, what it is, there was an investigation. There was an investigation that what it is, you know, Candace Owens, she goes on these rabbit holes. So what happens, it was something along the lines where they were trying to bully her. So she kept investigating. We kind of find out that Macron's wife, the prime minister, was a man. Not only was Macron's wife a man.
And she called him out.
Yes, but not only is this Macron's wife a man, it's Macron's father. So not only is this, mentally disturbed,
This
this
is-
is also incest.
It's factual.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that part.
Worse
Oh,
than
that
We're
was.
gonna-
That's
we're
why
gonna-
they.
we're gonna strict that
No,
portion
that's why
from
they
it.
explain. You can say it. You guys can look it up and everything. They'll say Macron's wife is a man and is also his father. That's
We're
what.
gonna
That's his
strip
biological
that from
father.
the record
He's
until
married to his
proven.
biological father.
Yeah, I'm not.
This is why they were on. This is why they were on her case so
worse
bad.
than the royal family.
Huh?
Worse than the royal family.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yo,
That's
yo,
disgusting.
But they
incestuous.
just bluff it if they feel like they don't have a case against her, but you want to pursue these frivolous suits. You
No,
can't
they
do
were
that.
like making threats against her. They were trying to send people to arrest her. It wasn't happening.
So what going with your boy? See him back in England. Right
Anyway,
Who? Who?
what's his name?
Who's back in England?
What's his name?
who?
Meghan husband, Harry. Our name.
Oh, you talking about
Harrison.
Markel, Meghan Markle,
you talking
and
about Meghan
Prince
Markle?
Harry.
Prince Harry.
And Prince Harry.
Prince
Why?
Harry,
What he
he's
do now?
talking about.
He's back
Right.
in the UK right now.
Why?
Doing what?
Why? What was it? Where was he at before?
U.S.
No,
California.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't there. He was
He
on
lived
some South Coast or from what was it?
Right now, they must say the
Finland.
Queen.
No, not Finland. What's that place? But he
For the
What, and he
most
went
part,
back-
for the most part, he was here.
And he went back to United Kingdom.
Yeah.
yeah, because he
Oh,
did a
Go
Netflix
put
thing,
Reed and everything of the Queen.
He was living in California.
And
He
Ray.
sell his story to Netflix
Right
as
now,
well.
Oh,
right
okay.
Now, right now, them said all of the dope them in Buckingham Palace are come out, right?
I mean, the royal family, they're all reptiles anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Stricken from the record. We don't
No,
know
it's
about
not.
that.
Those you're reptiles. You're reptilians. You think I don't know who you are? I know exactly who you are.
Yo, something wrong with this kid. Anyway, so the good thing, well, not only good thing, well, kind of the good thing. So we're gonna shift base and take it home. So your boy, his dad.
That's your daddy too. You keep forgetting that. That's your daddy
No,
too.
my
That's it.
daddy.
Like I told you last
Trump,
week.
Trump,
That's it.
Trump.
Mike, isn't that his daddy too?
Yes.
That's his daddy too, right?
I'm-
Matter of fact, you call him Big Daddy. Since you go, we don't even mention Trump's name as much as you do.
I'm bothered
Really?
that you pulling Mike.
All I-
You're dragging Mike into this.
Yo, Trump is the greatest president ever. That's all I gotta say. Well, continue. What were you saying about? What were you saying about our father? Continue.
Are you praying now?
Huh? What you mean?
Who art in heaven?
Our father. Our father.
We're talking the White House.
Huh? What were you saying about Donald John
Anyway,
Quavius?
so they caught these guys' father doing some scheming with a sex offender, signing checks,
Epstein.
$25,000,
Epstein.
buying some chick where he said it was depreciated and
Bir-
he don't want anymore.
birthday card.
Allegedly.
And then also a birthday card signing, promoting the bullshit. What your daddy? What the
Hold
Steve-
on.
bring it. Bring it.
Emphasize that the signature is right where the private area of the female is. Did you
Okay.
take note of that?
I mean, that sounds like something Donnie would
It's,
do.
it's strategically played.
What's the problem?
Straight out of the playbook. Straight out of the playbook. Why they ain't stand on business?
What's the
then?
problem? He said grab him by the box. He might as well write by the box. I don't understand what the issue is.
They're denying
Grab
it.
by the
They're
Huh?
denying it.
Grab him by the
Grab him by the box. You write by the box. I don't understand what the issue is.
They're denying it.
Huh? But do
Yeah, this moron lady, what's her name again? The speaker of the
Caroline.
coming out. I mean, what the
Caroline.
funniest thing, I
What you talking
don't-
about? Caroline
I don't- yeah,
Levitt? Leave it.
I don't expect her to say, but she's worked for Trump, so she cannot say anything contrary to anything else, even if
Absolutely.
she believes
Case in
that
point.
is true.
Okay.
Even if she know that is true, she cannot. She's gonna lie until her day. So I don't understand why the public are frustrated. Even my boy, Tyler, what's his name again? The Tyler.
Cool.
He's one of the podcasters. He's like 4 million. He's like up there with Rogan. Forgot his name. I subscribe to him. He talks straight to politics. Even him like, oh, I can't believe this. I'm like, what do you cannot believe? She works for the president. What do you expect her to do?
So what did she say? She said it's a
She's
hoax?
denying that it's a hoax, it's an AI signature, it's all about fake news and all that crap and stuff
Okay,
like that.
that's a
She's the
possibility.
other hand.
It
Can't
is
be a
not.
possibility.
It's not.
Okay, where's your
Can't be a
proof?
possibility.
How many signature they brought out?
Where's your proof?
They brought-
It's on there.
If you got this on CNN, then I'm not going to
This
believe
is not
anything.
news.
Where?
No.
Where? What? Every
news
news? Where?
from
Where?
the CNN,
I need.
from
You
CBS.
need the site external.
Michael Wolf said it was signed by
Michael
Trump.
who?
Wolf,
Who's Michael Wolf?
the guy that was interviewing Epstein.
You don't know Wolf?
No, I don't know.
You
Wolf.
don't know the famous Wolf?
Wolf's a
the
liar.
same
You want
one
me to
that
show you who it
interviewed
is?
Wolf sounds like an Israeli asset.
Do you want me to show you?
That's what he sounds like to me. He works from Mossad.
Yo, this guy, you know, I think you need a job in the White House.
What
need
you
to
mean?
Go, you need to go work
guy,
in the
same
dad.
guy who interviewed
They won't hire me, man.
The same guy. Who,
They won't hire me. No, I have a restraining order from 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. I'd rather not talk about it.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know, man, but this thing is really getting. Why? What's the name? The Democrat leader.
Who? Chuck Schumer?
Schumer file
Another
petition
reptile.
for them to release the Epstein file.
All right, so let them release it.
no, but they're not
They're
gonna.
not gonna release
They're not
it.
gonna release all of it because there are too much.
Not even
people
all of it. They're
on
not
it.
gonna release it. Period.
All right, so they're not going to release it. We might as well stop talking about it.
Thank you.
Yeah, but you gotta understand
Because they're not going
that
to release it. They're not going to release
That
it.
is true. That is a violence.
it's gonna expose a lot
They're
of
not
people's
gonna release it,
character.
like I
People
told
that
you
you
before.
expect to
If
be
they're not gonna
leading you.
release it,
They're
I
never
think
going to
what-
release it,
I
but
don't
trust
have a
me,
problem with them
the
not
karma,
releasing
the
it,
karma
but-
of those people will come to them. We may not ever see it, but those karma, the
No,
karma.
but how does it look? How does it look? Just
They should release it
know
if there's
that
nothing to hide.
The face of America is associated.
Who is the face of America?
Donald Trump is the face of America.
No administration.
Right? How does it look, and what does it say to the rest of the world? Okay, then we're saying
That
that.
he's a liar and a dictator.
That's
That's
Not even
acceptable.
that.
He's not a dictator.
It's not even that. But
A liar, I'll give you. But I don't mind.
Hey, confession is coming,
no,
bro.
people lie. We talking about people lie. I lie all the time.
Yeah, you said
I lie all the time.
2
You guys think
shows-
my name is Justin?
2
I lie all the
shows
time.
ago, you said your boy doesn't lie.
He doesn't lie.
That's what you said. You're
What?
always conflicting.
Look, what are you talking about? Look,
You know what I'm
he
talking
tells
about.
lies that sound true. You understand? You listen to CNN. I'd rather listen to tell lies that sound true
I
than
listen
listen
to
to
every network.
the
Every
lies
network.
you tell.
What
Now,
lies?
now you're Donald Trumping me. Now you're Donald Trumping me.
Now I'm Donald
Because you're
Trumping
lying to me.
But it doesn't look right for America.
What?
though.
No, it doesn't look right.
And-
But not,
and I
to be
think-
honest, we're completely upside down. We've said this a 1,000 times.
And I think they
Right.
should ask him to step aside.
No, I don't think he should step aside. I
He
think
should.
he just keep
He
doing
should.
what he's doing.
Because
And who's going to take over?
The only way he's gonna.
And who's
stop-
gonna take over?
It don't matter who takes over, but you're guilty by association.
One
bro.
of these leftoid idiots that are on Soros' payroll?
No, your boy,
no,
your,
thank
your
you.
vice president gonna take on that moron.
Who, Vance?
Yeah.
I'm kind of.
Automatically, he's gonna take over.
Yeah, but see, I don't trust Vance for some reason. I don't know why. I just
Wow.
Yeah, but the mere
He's a
fact-
smart guy. He's a smart guy.
No, he's
Don't
smart.
get
I'm
me wrong.
surprised. That's your people.
There's just something about him I don't
JD,
trust.
your people.
Remember,
There's something about him I don't
if you go
trust.
back in
It's not-
2018, he hated.
I mean, I trust him more than Tim
he hated
Walz.
Trump, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. How the heck he wind up here? He hated
Mm-hmm.
Trump so much that this man take out some type of whether he had filed a record where if Trump, what was it? If Trump uses certain things or whatever the case may be, he bring him to lawsuit.
Yeah.
I forgot the
Who that?
I remember
Who
that.
Vance,
That's when he
right?
didn't have his
That's
beard,
how
when he was clean
that's
shaven.
That's how he hated Trump.
Yeah.
Now this man is a vice president. That's one of the things I'm trying to even figure out.
Yeah, but they've been saying
How's
that
that
he's
possible?
he's not really 100% with Trump with a lot of stuff.
Nah, he isn't.
Why was he selected?
And
Where?
Well, he was
I mean,
selected
must
because
behind doors.
he found him as
No,
a
no,
formidable.
He's,
I'm like, he might have his own agenda, like you
yeah,
said.
yeah.
He
does
might have his own agenda.
He's not 100%.
You know,
with
Trump is an
with a lot of
enigma, bro.
stuff.
Trump really doesn't need anybody. He just needed a running mate because you can't just be the president by yourself.
Yeah,
If it was
I
up to
mean,
Trump,
you have a
if it was up to
dude
Trump,
head
Trump would be the
Opposite.
president and the vice president.
Yo,
But
you have
you
a
got
lot
Even when they asked Trump about him, Trump said it out of his own mouth that when they asked him if he think he's gonna run again and if JD Vance could he was like JD Vance
Wait.
I'm like, I don't think Trump is running again. I think after this, he's done.
He wants to run.
So
What
you
you
losing
talking about?
confidence in the man?
Nah,
He want to try to do a
He's not.
Bloomberg.
He's losing
Bro, by the
confidence
time he can,
in
by
his
the
vice
time
president.
he'll be
He's not
82, 83 years
100% with
old.
it.
He's
It's not
probably
even
not.
the age. The age is not the problem. The problem is that he's gonna mess with the system, just like what Bloomberg did. That's what his intention. He started piggybacking off that. I think about 3 months ago. He started playing with the notion that there's not gonna be no more election because one of the things that
He's
gonna
trolling you
be
when he
here.
says that.
Regardless if he's trolling or what,
He's not running again. He's not running
He don't
again.
have to run because he's gonna plan a coup.
No,
As
he's
simple
not
as
going to
that.
plan a coup. He's not going to run. He's not going to run.
What
We'll probably
You're
get somebody
right, he's
else.
not gonna run
To be
once
honest,
he's
what's going to
planning a
happen?
coup.
We already know what's going to happen. Come 2028, we're probably going to get some Democrat idiot in That's probably, everybody's going to vote for because he's going to promise them all kinds of nonsense and free stuff, and then we'll probably get another Democratic president.
Like your dumb Donnie.
Yeah, exactly like Momdani. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm actually kind of glad because a lot of people in New York City are actually seeing through Momdani's nonsense. So hopefully
No, his
he doesn't
poll
win.
is still up.
I know his poll is still up, but a lot more people are realizing, like, wait a minute, this dude, something ain't adding up with this guy.
Bluffing.
Yeah.
And he's still running with that foolishness, talking about he's gonna give away train rides and give away bus
exactly.
rides and freeze.
Which will completely
People are
bankrupt
still
our
believing
city.
it.
Yeah,
because people are hurting. Of course, he's
no,
pinning,
no,
he's
people ain't
piggybacking
hurting. People
off
are
people.
broke. People are broke and people are lazy.
He's
And,
piggybacking off people.
and unfortunately, that's
from
the
the-
majority of
You
people
think
in the
that's what
city.
it is? You think-
Yeah, they're broke and they're lazy.
Yeah,
and that's a majority of them.
Job went down though.
Huh?
Bunch of sheep.
job.
Bro, there's always a way to make money.
Exactly.
Get me a 50-gallon garbage can right now. I'll go up and down Bakechester Avenue, collect cans. I bet you I'll have $200 in my pocket. There's always a way to make money. Always.
So you're saying that to say what?
People should sell.
No, because he's telling me though, but there's no jobs. There's always a way to make money. Remember, people don't need jobs. They need money. There's always a way to make money.
The job is the one that's gonna give you the money.
No, what did I just say?
Even if you walk out,
I just said I can grab a garbage bag, walk down Bakechester Avenue and make $200.
Even if you walk outside and grab Ken, that's a job,
You're
right?
working.
Yeah.
You're working for yourself. That's the
Yeah,
only difference.
exactly. So you got to go out there and get it. You can't wait for somebody
Listen,
to give
we
you
talked
something.
about this last week. It's not everyone that has the capability of making money
Well,
like that.
then you know what? Then they should perish and get thrown in the incinerator.
Ouch.
Yo, something I swear, you on crack, coke, marijuana, the whole shebang.
What do you mean?
I'm on nothing.
Why?
I'm on nothing. I
That's
despise the
That's very
handouts.
insultive.
You can't say that.
Why?
Don't
Because
say
the way they had anything, you something wrong with you.
What are you
He's
talking about?
toxic.
Huh?
How are you gonna
'Cause
talk
I'm
about
King
they
Tox.
need to perish? Really? You must be on some level.
That was a little extreme though.
No, because what it is, because what kills me, dude, I've been down and out, man. Let me tell you something. For 5 months, I lived in my car, still work. I lived in my car, pimped hoes, and still went to work every day at the post office. You understand? Lived in my car for 5 months, taking a shower in the gym.
And what?
Huh? And then I finally got right. I was there. I caught a break. I was able to get a room to rent. From there, I went to rent another room. Then from there, I moved down to New York, lived with my godfather. Then from there, was able to get my own apartment.
So you're striving up. You're moving on up.
Yeah,
But
I leveled up.
again, people have to start from somewhere, right?
Yeah, they do.
Right. But you talking about the situation now, if people can't do what they need to do or whatever the
Justin
case
is
may
a
be, they need to
solution.
burn.
Then they got to create. Yeah, exactly. I have a solution for every
He's a
problem.
very
Not a problem for every
solution-oriented
solution.
person, which is a great thing.
I have a solution for every problem. I do not have a problem for every solution, and that's the problem with the majority
See the difference
of people
between
is
you
that
and
they have
Justin?
a problem.
He doesn't complain about things. He's a solution
I just handle it.
individual. He
We're not
figures stuff out.
complaining. We're not
The only thing
complaining.
the only thing I can complain about is every
Switch
woman I come across. This is the only thing I got to only thing I got to complain about. Every woman I come across. If I say hello to you, automatically skin out. That's all I ask.
Stricken from the record.
It's not stricken from the record.
Mike,
Woman,
you can't-
woman. I
you-
say
you-
sweet
Mike,
nothings. I
Mike,
go skin out.
Mike, you can't be censoring the man like that.
You can't
Why?
censor me. See, this is what I mean.
We
You're
not-
we're
gotta
not
express
condone-
himself.
acting like a dictator right now. See,
you're not
you're
condoning
acting very
anything.
Trumpish right now, sir.
You're not condoning anything.
So
You gotta-
question, Shane, question.
Yes.
When you came to this country, what did you come with?
His clothes.
My clothes.
Right? That's
Look
it,
at that.
right?
My clothes, and I'm probably.
Look at that.
I came with my clothes, and I'm
Like
probably.
$200 in your pocket.
I
And
had
a
like
shoe.
$700.
You're a U.S.
Look at that.
citizen now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How did you accomplish that?
Solution. You just
What
buy-
solution?
You started your own
Stop feeding
business,
them,
right?
man. Yo, stop feeding.
No, you started your own business, right?
Yeah.
Did you used to work
Yes.
for someone before?
Yeah.
Why did you decide to start your own business?
Because me see where could I make more profit and we could do less work.
Earn more.
And
You got better
Yes.
control. You got
No
better control your
controlling,
time
right?
too.
and control.
No controlling, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
More than
Exactly.
nobody I control.
So what's the difference between you, Michael Porter, myself, Angel,
Angel,
and
Prime
Justin?
Minister.
What's the difference?
All right. What's the difference is that the business is not cut out for everybody.
No, not your business, but
Overall, in
yeah,
general.
Yeah.
So business is not cut out for everybody because certain, all right, say for instance, perfect example, most of certain big jobs, whatever they call big jobs like the MTA, the post office, they give you retirement funding, they give you 401k,
They make it a little easier
All of
for
those
you.
stuffs.
They make it a little easier for
Understand?
you. Yeah.
Security.
So compared to being self-employed, no, you gotta set up all of those stuff for yourself. You gotta know where you gotta get that retirement money from. You gotta know how you're gonna save your money to do what, and you gotta invest in what. And then now, when you're self-employed, you basically have to go there and look revenue for yourself like every day, every week. Compared to having a 9 to 5, you wake up, you know, say, hey, I'm supposed to reach at work by this time. Understand? You know, say you're supposed to do this. The boss, I have to get this done. Whereas in your own boss, you have to get certain stuff done. You have to find all that tax. You have to go there. You have to look, work. It's and some people just don't want that.
So which would you say is harder?
Self-employed.
Yeah.
Yeah. When
So why you choose that?
to me, it's more comforting and
More freedom.
more freedom.
He also had a skill to maximize on.
You know, it to me, but not everybody can manage the pressure where it come with.
You did it because you wanted to earn more.
Yeah.
And you're able to earn more than all of us combined.
No.
Right? What do you mean?
Yes, leakless plumbing serving the tri-state area. Thank you.
Yo, he got acres of
For what?
acres.
Any plumbing, sewage?
That's how you plug your people, Mago.
I like that. I like that.
Plug
I like
it,
that.
plug
I
it,
like
just
that.
plug it.
Like you said, leakless plumbing serving the tri-state area.
I like
No,
that.
we were talking about the metropolitan area.
Huh?
We're not talking about the tri-state. We're going to
Well,
the
the
metro.
leakless plumbing service in the metropolitan area that can afford him. If you can't afford him,
the
don't bother him.
If the business expand where we get like maybe like 3-4 van, then we can say yes, me actually can earn more than everybody sitting on the table.
It's a process though.
There you go.
Nice.
No, but
So the point where you're coming across with no fight, what you saying, Mike?
No, he gets it
so
himself.
I think he did it to
He's
earn,
the
to
right
earn
direction.
more, right?
And probably get out of controlling.
Repeat that.
Probably get out of the controlling with the blue.
I think it's
with the
better than
corporate
what
world.
we do. I think what we do is like it's like we're programmed, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, that is true.
Same thing
I
every
agree.
day. He could just get up today and say, "Okay, I'm gonna take on this job," and as I said, you know, he probably don't want to say it on the record, but he makes more than us combined.
So the question then would be, why don't you do it?
Huh?
Yo, my yearly
Me?
salary
Yes.
is the weekly pay, right?
So
One job.
So what I venture into, right, or venture off into, is different from what he's doing, but I'm doing something also.
Yeah.
Like everyone at the table knows.
We should all have a side hustle.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
I
lie. I commend Soji for being a business owner because I don't have.
100%.
I'm a hustler. I'll grind, but I don't have that to discipline to be a business owner. I'll grind. I'll go out there and get money. But as far as me having my own business and having to do all that, dealing with taxes, overhead, employees, then you still got to have a little bit of money in your pocket. Not on top of that, your personal life. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot to deal with. So I actually tip my hat to people like Soji.
No, but what he's saying is that's harder, right? It's more difficult to be an entrepreneur.
Self-employed.
Of course.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Self-employed.
Yeah.
But he's just telling us, you know, it's harder. You know, like there's no benefits to it.
I didn't say
Oh,
that.
no, there's
The
definitely a lot of
benefit
benefits.
is that you make your own schedule.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You write your own check.
You write your own check.
You write your own check.
You know,
You write your own check. You do. You
The only
make your own
taxes
destiny.
that coming out is what you're giving to Uncle Sam.
It's
Yo,
not
you
for
gotta pay
everyone.
taxes.
I agree.
You
Being
gotta pay
self-employed
taxes.
is
No, I'm
not for
saying
you
the
everyone.
gotta
only
pay
tax-
taxes, young
The
man.
only tax that's coming out is what you giving to Uncle Sam.
No, you gotta pay your right taxes. What are you talking about, Mike?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I don't know what Mike talking about.
As I said, you gotta pay your two taxes, right? You gotta pay your corporate tax and you gotta pay your personal tax.
You gotta pay all the taxes. Whatever. they
Isn't
are,
that
you
the
gotta
two
pay.
taxes? Is it all your taxes?
No, bro. I pay sales taxes. I pay a whole bunch of taxes.
If he has employees, he has to pay payroll tax. Do you have employees?
Of course.
So he has to pay payroll
I don't know
tax.
what's wrong with Mike.
Well,
Right.
You got to
It
pay
is-
insurance.
it is
Don't
a
you got to
lot.
pay insurance?
Exactly.
that's
Bonding.
not tax.
Huh?
That's not tax.
That's a tax.
That's protection. That's different from tax.
It's
Tax.
still a. Let me tell you, you got to come out your pocket. It's a tax.
Right.
So the notion is, I agree with Justin. Like lazy people, they're a waste of time and waste of space.
I don't
I
feel.
don't
I
like
don't
lazy
feel
people.
for you
No,
if you're
but
lazy.
I feel like a lot of that stuff goes right back to parents, because children and like kids
I wouldn't say that.
They show
to a certain
patterns.
Exactly. What's
We
instilled
show
in them.
patterns.
Exactly. Work
We're
ethic is
supposed to pick up
instilled in
on
them.
those
Exactly.
patterns.
I know of parents out there discipline their children, push them to be the best, and they still come out like a
Not
bum.
the mass.
Yeah, those are the
It's a
those are
circle.
exceptions.
It's a circle of what's going on in today's society.
Yeah.
Today's society
mass
is
majority right now. All right, the mass majority right now. I think one of the biggest problem right now with the mass majority, kids are having kids.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
that's,
They're not.
that's,
They're not.
that's the biggest
They're not. They're
problem.
not mature enough to
yeah.
actually have
So you
children.
see-
You're right.
Even back in the 90s and the 70s, growing up in America, right, you still would have that discipline, whereas in you still would have see the elders and you still would have known, say, yo, you are going. You're supposed to go to school and you're supposed to do certain stuff, and everybody would have destined to go college. And I think what's happening now in 2025, a lot of the society is like, okay, we can figure out something to make some money, and we just try to figure out the easiest way to do it.
Yeah. Of course. They're
Understand?
looking for
there's no-
convenience. They're
so
looking
there's
for
no-
convenience.
There's no moral behind the
No, I
structure.
commend that. Why not do less and earn
Yeah, that
more?
is
Why
true.
not?
That is true. But when it comes, that's why when it comes, and they lose it in the way they lose it.
I think they're not trying to figure out anything at all.
They just,
Yeah.
They're just going by day by day.
What's-
The few who are trying to figure out things like, chopping and whatever.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
commend them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
But
But you have some people that are just going by day, strolling
a
and
lot of day by
TikTok.
day. But I think the world or culture, the society we live in, is a little too traditionalized for me. Life is very evolutionary. I'm gonna say it like this:
I agree.
life is stop pushing the children. Work hard, work hard, work hard. No, actually, hard work is not the key to success.
No.
It's actually intelligence.
Yeah. Working smart.
Most of the individuals who are successful, they have a very high IQ, or they
You know,
expand.
that's why I side up with you. That's very profound.
You gotta work smart,
That
but
is
you gotta
very
have a work
profound.
ethic.
I would send me the video today. Where them that say something about all the great big investors who are make millions of dollars right now, like Uber, Airbnb.
They outthink people.
They don't.
I think it
Oh,
was.
yeah, I sent that in the chat. Yeah, I
Actually,
sent that in the chat. Yeah.
the people who own Airbnb, they don't own.
They don't
it's
own it, yeah, yeah.
relationships and
So
connection.
It's
It's
all
just
about
all
connection.
connections.
I know you can sub out something. I know you can
Network.
make a profit.
Yeah.
So Uber, they don't own the.
They
cars.
don't own no cars.
Nothing. They just-
Airbnb, they don't own anything. Amazon, they don't own anything.
They're not
They're
even
just
the one
middlemen.
working.
They're
They're
middlemen.
just connections.
They're middlemen. Yeah. They network. They're middlemen.
So most of, but I
You're
think-
right, though. You're right.
I think what
That's
happened
a
with
great point. It's real perspective right there.
the household nowadays is crazy, especially with the mass majority of the society right now in America. The household is crazy. Everybody are trying to look this fast way out.
Yeah.
And it
They're not trying to look no way out. So
Some try to look the fast way.
They're not
Some of them
trying.
trying
They're
to.
not trying.
Some of them trying to.
I feel
As-
a lot of complacent.
Yeah.
Like
Complacency,
they're, what do
right?
you call it? They just, well, that's what Mike was saying earlier. Like, I still believe in hard work. I still believe in working smart, but also working hard. When I mean by working hard, you got to have a work ethic.
Right.
You can't just, if you're going to go to work, you go to work to work. You don't go to work to collect a check.
Right. And also, I'm gonna break this down based on my own experience, like trying to survive out here and not having to ask anybody for anything.
Can make pancakes now, right?
100%. Oh, no, boy, did you call me out of that though? but I be like a lot of time we have this misconception that we gonna get paid. We gonna get paid for what we know, right? So that's how we think. That's how the mind is wrapped. The condition we get paid for what we know, but with life, it also costs us what we don't know.
Yeah.
You understand? So we should learn to do stuff more for ourselves.
So let me
Different
ask this
things,
question. Since you brought it up, I'm trying to piggyback off that. So people now who want to make the effort to do something for themselves do not have the intellect to go by, as what we said, they have a slogan, work smarter, not harder, right? So that relies on your intellect.
Yes.
So what about those people who cannot generate or cannot piggyback off AI or cannot piggyback off their intellect? Where
Why
they
not?
require.
Why are they not able to?
Because they didn't have that type of I would say schooling But I mean, you have
Like, it's
people.
not- so that's no excuse.
People should
Yeah.
find.
I mean,
They
it's
gotta-
not the
they gotta
fact of
break that chain.
Check this out.
that is something that's happening to a lot of people. Some people, some people.
Hold on,
look,
man.
look at,
Let me
look,
DJ.
look
Let me
at
DJ. We live in an advanced technological society, right? You see, phone, there's so much information on your phone. Why do you go in there to just troll and look at funny videos
Right,
all day?
scroll right.
Naked girls all day.
TikTok.
Stupid stuff all day.
some people don't.
Too much excuse, Mike.
It's not
Too
an
much
excuse, but
excuse.
I'm saying there are. This is things that's happening. This is actuality. There are people out there that. There are people
I
out
hate that
there
word.
that they wind up in circumstances where they never get schooling, proper schooling. They
Still
don't
no
know.
excuse.
they don't
You
know
have
where-
access
some-
to the
listen,
www.
Some want to go back to school and start. They don't have the resource to do that, right? Now, do I paint? Am I painted a platform for nonsense? No. But
Yes,
I'm
you
saying,
are.
But I'm saying people out there are struggling. They want to do better. You have people out there want to do better, but
Right.
the resource is not there. Just like
Well, if they want to
last
do
week.
better, they will. They got to make a way.
Mike, who doesn't have a phone? Who doesn't have a phone?
A lot of people. I can call five. Show you
Yes,
five people.
please do. Please.
Five people.
Please.
You're not gonna know them. You don't know
Please.
them.
So how do they make their money then? They
What?
got to make one thing about, especially here, if you have to make a way. Nobody's gonna help you with nothing.
But it's rare. I mean, it's rare now because back I would say probably about 5 years
I'll
ago.
find an excuse.
You
Lazy
may
with
you may
lazy,
talk to
bro.
every other person and that person said they don't have any phone. Either they get cut off or some just didn't have a phone. Period. Right now, I know of 5 individuals who do not have a phone. Some of them within that mix may like choose not to have because of this conspiracy crap, and some of them it just they cannot maintain. So what do they
What do
do?
you mean maintain?
Maintaining mean that they
Can't
can't
keep up
pay
the
the
bill.
bill because
Okay.
there's not income, which what they're trying to. They're out there
The
hustling.
amount of work that's available right now in
Guy,
America.
come on, I don't know where you guys are living.
What?
The-
Well,
Trump-
opportunities are out there in the mind, but guess
I am
what?
not
you have,
disputing
you have
that.
to start
Okay.
somewhere.
I am not
Right.
So,
disputing
so
that.
what exactly are you advocating for us to carry dead weight? Are you asking for us
No.
to help them? I
But
don't
I-
understand what you're trying
but
to
I'm-
advocate.
What one of the biggest thing we always talk about, Mike, is that even you see, if you keep finding excuse for people, that's why people.
Thank
like,
you.
That's why people like we at the table feel it like certain way because when you have people like them, there, right? We at the table, you know what we are do? We are pay for them eat,
Right.
sleep, everything.
If you were here last week, well, you were here last week, but I mean, what I'm most focusing on is that people are trying.
Mhm.
Justin mentioned that they're not trying.
That's a
hard
broad
enough.
statement,
That's
though.
not right. Or
Yeah, they're not trying hard
People
enough.
out there are trying. I am not supporting deadbeat,
Okay.
dead weight, because most of them are on the system
Okay.
right now, which Trump and his cronies and other Democrat parties or Republic need to restructure that system so they can take these people off the system. You have
One of the
people
best
that
thing I'm gonna do.
really
And do
need
what
it.
with them?
You have people that
matter.
really need the system,
It
and
don't
you
matter
have
what them
people
are gonna
that
do.
just play on the system because of the vulnerability in the system. And the
I
weakness
agree.
in the
Certain
system.
certain government assistance
Yeah.
should
Yeah,
be
they need to
used
cut
as a
this out.
springboard
Okay, but I'm saying
to
like
get
what
where
are we
you need
supposed
to go and then
Right.
get off.
And
I
then you
agree.
have some just live on it. The ones that just live on it where they can make them. Matter of fact, some of them are healthier than you, smarter than us.
Yeah.
But they're using the system. Those, yes. Peel it out, burn it out.
Yes. Yes.
That's one of the things I would like Trump to do.
All
if
right.
it's just Trump or the Democrat, it's because you and I, we sit here, we working our butts hard,
Right.
hard
I
as
ain't
hell.
working my butt hard. I don't know. Why?
Why?
But no.
You can't sleep.
I'm not
all
gonna
day.
lie. I work hard, but the only reason I work hard because if I don't work hard, I hate my job and I'll end up going psychotic. So I have no choice but to work hard. So then this way it keeps me busy.
That's not what he said.
I
He
work
said
hard
working
because it
your
has a
butt
psychological
hard.
effect to me.
He said working your butt hard.
Working your butt hard. I don't work my butt hard, bro.
Yo, stop running with these guys, man.
What
It's
you
a
mean?
figure of speech.
You're making it sound like you want Jane Fonda's buns of steel.
Don't get it misconstrued. Don't get it misconstrued. Don't get it misconstrued.
Leave it alone because you guys, you're
But the
into-
truth, Mike, a
Why?
lot of people know they have too much excuse.
Yeah, there's
Too
a
much
lot of excuse out there.
Too much excuse.
What I'm petitioning for is the people out there that they are trying. They are trying to do stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you have to just keep trying until
And,
you're
and I
done.
don't disagree with that. And that's
Right,
one of the things we
100%.
discussed last week. We have people that are trying, but what Justin was mentioning that,
Yeah.
well, that's not enough. I mean, that's no
It's not.
excuse you're not trying. I mean, your people. You have to start from somewhere. When you start with your business, you were with another plumbing company, right?
Yeah, I work.
Okay, so based on that, you realize, okay, these guys are not paying me well. These guys are trying to control me. You know, I want some more freedom. And from there, you step aside and you go and try do your thing. Right now, you're accelerating in your business, right? You start from when you will start trying something, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. And then you keep on moving up the ladder. It's the same concept. You have to start from somewhere. You have to try from somewhere.
So what are you trying to? So what exactly do you propose? I'm trying because you've been saying this for weeks now. I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to propose.
I want to add some context.
Because basically, if I see them trying harder but they're not getting anywhere, guess what? I'm gonna throw eggs at them and say try harder.
No, I want to throw some context to that.
The same recommendation what I said.
Or shoot them with paintball, something.
Just like the example what I use. Fire out there, right? You fall because you had a knee problem and you fall on the floor.
All right.
Fire is passing because fire know who you are. Because might know who you are, right? You know that you're a good guy. You know you just want another help up.
Okay.
And once you get that up, you don't care. You're not gonna ask him any help anymore. You're just gonna run that race.
Okay.
Whether you guys just walking down the block to just walk to make money, he's probably doing the same thing. But what happened? Life hit you in a way that you fell. And all you just need that helping up. And what you were also referring that you don't need no help. We all need some type of a help.
Okay.
But that's the premise of my conversation. We all need some type of a help. You have deadbeat people out there. Yes, I agree 1,000%.
You can help yourself, Mike. You can help yourself.
If you can help yourself, for those who cannot help themselves.
You know what they do to smart kids in school? They reward them. That's help.
The what?
They reward them by giving them scholarships and so forth. So you have to help yourself. You have to put that.
Bible, I'm talking about the Bible. God help those who help themselves, right?
Exactly.
Common sense. We're not talking about. We're not talking about.
No, because I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, like we talked about last week. Yeah, it's ideal, to get help. But like I said, the key word here is ideal. You know what that means? It's not obligatory.
Of us need help.
Right. I think
we need, regardless of what status we're in. The richest man still need help to keep on accelerating.
I want to say this in the most respect.
We all need help.
I want to say this in the most respect. I want to say this in the most respectful way. I don't want to sound uppity or condescending, but I feel like there's a lot of things that we didn't learn. Because I was at one of the employment agencies recently, and a couple people showed up in the morning with basketball shorts.
What?
A couple people showed up at the agency.
And I've seen that in interviews too.
Yeah, I wouldn't hire them. I tell them, please leave.
Right away.
It goes back to the same thing what we done said. A lot of kids are having kids. So there's no moral behind
there's
nothing. Because if you walk up on an interview,
there's no principle
how
structures.
are you going to go in a basketball shorts?
Yeah.
You're not going for you're not going as a physical education teacher. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Exactly.
Because what they see on social media.
Case in point.
This is what they saw on social media.
Nothing.
And also if you go into and you want to work for a parking company, say for example, and you show up there, you don't even know where the parking company is located. You don't even know who's who. Like Mike was saying, this device is a very powerful tool.
It can be destructive and it can be helpful.
We just
negative.
We just waiting.
How is that negative?
No,
it can be destructive and it can be positive.
Right.
So how is that negative?
That's what they're using it for.
Well, it depends.
Right. So is it that positive?
Well, it depends on how you apply it.
Isn't that reality or actuality?
There we go again with that guy. I hate that word.
They were designed to help people, right? It was designed to help us communicate.
I think
but some people.
Mike, I think we gotta move away from this gray area. Like there's too many. First of all, we're gonna do two things, right? We're gonna find a solution to the problem, or we're gonna find a problem to the solution. Some people have a problem for every solution.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Hold on.
Yes, they do.
Hold on. Repeat that.
No, it's just all about a perspective. Like,
no, he's absolutely right.
He's
absolutely right. Say it again.
Like we live here in life. We do two things every day. We either trying to put more life into time, or we put more time into our life. You understand? So people have to understand, have the mindset, whatever you want to do,
pay attention.
Right, think about it. Whatever you want to do, think about it at night. Think about what you want to do at night, and then you go on your phone and read up about it. trying to develop your
and they
understanding.
gotta prioritize, and they have to prioritize. They have to write down exactly what they want to do, how they're going to go about doing it, what kind of assistance they're going to need. But if they're not able to get that assistance, then they have to come up with some contingency to where they're able to do it on their own until they're able to get assistance.
Right, and people just want to think positive all the time because we pitch this narrative to people like, yo, you should not think negative. You should not think negative.
Yeah.
No, thinking negative is actually reality.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Professor. Tell these students.
I disagree. I believe in law of attraction. Whatever you put out there in the universe,
right, but I'm
thinking positive is not going to change actuality.
Thinking negative is going to thinking.
You know why? Because actuality is a made-up word. That's why.
I'm gonna bring it up. Thinking negative. Wait.
I hate that
I'm gonna
word.
tell you right now. There's a perspective for you. Thinking negative is gonna remind you that you got to put your seatbelt on when you get in the car. Thinking negative is gonna tell you that.
Exactly,
I can't
because if you don't put on your seatbelt, you're going to die.
Negative is gonna let you
that's not thinking negative. That's actually thinking objectively.
Thinking negative is gonna let you know that you can't give away all your blood. You be
more appropriate.
You be the nicest guy in the world. Oh, I like that girl. I'm gonna give her all my blood.
Yeah, I'm not giving no girl my blood. What's the matter with you?
Yo, you're talking to the wrong person.
There's only one kind of bodily fluid I'm giving a female, right?
She's gonna die.
It's not blood.
What the bank say with figure of speech? You using some analogy right there.
You can't make this up.
Well, we gotta understand that life is always gonna map. The map has to add up. Exactly. If I have $20 and I got 5 days for this $20, then I'm gonna use $4 a day.
$4 a day, exactly. You have to. You got to budget yourself.
Some people can't.
They don't have the discipline. They don't have the discipline to do that.
The rest of the week, they just think, oh, $20.
Yep. They live for the moment.
Another day, the Lord will provide, right?
They live for the moment.
Until I can control the environment, I can control as what you said, the universe, the power. Other than that, if I'm coming out of my house, I don't wish to get hit. I don't wish to get shot. I don't wish to get run over. I want to go out and have a successful day. That is not actuality. The possibility that I can go out and never return.
If your vibration is negative, you attract that to yourself.
Yeah.
It's not attractive. It's what is happening.
He's actually right.
Check this out.
Mike is right. Mike is right.
Let me ask you a question. When you had the pimple the other day, right? The ingrown hair.
Yeah.
Did you plan to have something like that?
No.
Exactly my damn point. But it happens, right?
You don't.
Yeah, but an ingrown hair is not detrimental to your life. It's just an
But
ingrown hair.
the thing is that when stuff happens to us, we got to be able to absorb it.
Yeah,
so
you have to.
We should be able to
worse.
Right. We're supposed to be anticipate things.
That's what I do. I try to plan for the worst. I plan for it to be successful, but I also plan that if this fall apart, what do I do next?
That is where your negative thinking comes in handy.
What do I do next? I can't sit there like, oh, well, it's going to happen all the time. I'm going to raise the sky all the time. No. Somewhere down the line, I'm going to fall out the sky.
I think the most comfortable somebody could be is...
What you mean?
Is what...
He just want to...
I think the most comfortable way somebody could live, whenever you have money, we should scale back a little bit as much as we can. Live like you don't have money. It's a peace of mind just to have a lump sum of money accumulated.
Who in this world never gets sick? They never plan to get sick. You come on, you get a regular cold. Did you plan to get a regular cold? No. You drink all your vitamins, all your fruits, everything to eliminate that.
That's a normal process your body go through now. Whenever the weather changes.
But that's the problem. So I'm gonna think positive that I'm not gonna get in a cold. But it happens. You can't stop it.
Right, but
that's inevitable.
Then we should prepare for it.
Precisely.
We should always prepare. No, it's a great point. We should prepare. So
we're always going to argue about that. I don't know why, because all of us are pretty self-sufficient men. Like, I know you don't get any assistance from anybody. You run off your own steam. You make your own money.
100%.
So you should be agreeing with us at all times. Why? I don't have no idea why you don't.
You
just want to be oppositional.
I am a balanced person.
You're not a balanced. No, you are not a. You watch CNN. You are not a balanced person. If you were a balanced person, you realize that Trump was the greatest president ever. If you were a balanced person.
We're stricken that from the record.
Yeah.
Huh?
We're stricken that from the record. No,
the greatest hype man ever has just entered the building.
The greatest con artist. Criminal in the building.
Huh?
That's who he is.
You shouldn't talk about yourself like that, Mike.
Who?
You're the greatest criminal. Michael Porter is the greatest computer hacker ever.
Yo.
Hey. Keep it down.
You were started by the Russians, right?
Anyway, you have something? You know what I'm saying? So let's shift a little bit. So
Soldier's a very hardworking, ambitious individual.
Yes.
Helpful.
yeah, fellas, leakless. You know anything you need, and the drain and the boiler, anything you need.
Yes.
Man is right here. Leakless, shout it out. What's it?
Use promo code LeaklessBoss, and he's gonna charge you 20% more. Thank you.
I think Leakless got to sponsor the drinks and
Yo, so we're gonna shift this a little bit. So what's going on, which I'm thinking now, one of my little fear now is that this shit may kind of break out with this war thing now. Which
World War
I
III?
condole Poland to do what they did, but at the same time,
you condone them to do what they want.
yes, because I mean you're coming their space. So what happened is that to the Russian drone drift off into Poland airspace and they shut it down.
As they should.
They're acting as NATO. But I said you cannot do that acting as NATO because Ukraine is not a part of NATO. So
No, they're
you
not.
cannot act as a NATO.
Nope. Nope, they cannot.
You can't. So this is where my fear comes in that this shit may kick out because Russia now is saying, okay, you think it's that. And they also came out today, lately, about after 4 and saying that Russia was deliberately send out drone over in their airspace. For what? I don't know why they think that.
What was purposely sending out drones over what? Poland's airspace?
Yeah, they purpose that Poland is saying that the Russian purposely send out their
One thing
Where
I've
they
noticed
get
about
intel
Russia,
from?
Russia
How do they
don't start
prove
none,
that?
won't be
How do they
none.
prove
I don't
that?
think I don't believe that.
How do they prove that?
I don't believe that.
I don't know how they're
Because
going
Russia
to
don't
prove
start
that.
with
According
nobody.
to them, they said they had proved that Russian said, all
Allegedly.
right, you know what? Bring me this evidence. If you don't, you're going to have a little problem.
Yeah, but first and foremost, usually when you enter somebody else's airspace, I don't know how it works for the drones because I don't know if the drones are manned by a control tower or they're just
They control a human being.
Nah, they're by a control
at a
tower.
certain point, Mike. Cause the drones, remember, so the drones can rely on themselves. Once you charge them,
You program them. You can program them, and
and
they
they work by themselves.
They have a
So I
route
don't
they
know.
take.
Mike?
No,
It's
it's
on,
on.
it's on,
So I
it's
don't
on.
know if they're manned 24/7. So once you enter into somebody's airspace, normally you get a certain amount of warning.
Right,
or a
before they
certain
shoot it
amount of
down,
warning
right.
Before.
Yeah.
So the shoot down don't just happen just like that. So it has to be something that's been
They
happening
ignore the alert.
But here,
before, and probably they made mention of it and they didn't respond, or Russia was just saying, it's whatever, you guys can't do anything or something like that.
Yeah.
here's the conflicting part of it that Ukraine had drone drifting from the war started. Well, not from the war, so when US started supplying them with these hydraulic drones. Yeah. There's a lot of drifting happening in Poland airspace by Ukraine drones, and they never shot down any. They only they claim that this was the first time Russia had a drift off drain, and the moment it drift off, and they shot it down.
Yeah.
So apparently, and then they're using NATO as an excuse now to say, well, we are applying the NATO treaty. I'm like, you cannot do that because Ukraine is not a part of the NATO. So how are you going to apply
agree.
NATO? So
I
now
agree.
you're going to start
I
in a
agree with you
freaking
on
World
that.
War shit.
Yeah. No, and that's probably what it is. They're trying to start.
And that's what
A
I
world
think they're
war.
trying
There
to
we
do.
go.
They're
Of
trying to
course,
start
of course.
something. And now
You
the
gotta
US,
You think trying to
But
provoke
you got to
them?
remember, war means
they're
profit.
trying to provoke something.
Yeah, of course, because remember, war means profit. War means money.
It's beneficial to certain
Precisely.
It's beneficial to certain parties. It ain't beneficial to me and you and I, but it's beneficial to the certain superpowers of this world.
I don't know.
And most
man,
likely, wars, remember, and both sides of the war are always funded by the same people.
Yep.
It'll be the same
No,
consortium of people funding both sides
This
of
is
the
the
war.
example where I don't want this to happen. I hope it doesn't happen. But the reality is that, or the actuality is that it possibly may happen because of these idiots. I mean, come on. I mean, always.
I feel like all these things are planned, Mike. So if it happens, it's supposed to happen,
No, some things we created on our own. It's not supposed to happen. Something is just like
That's
example.
what I said.
Yeah.
We're agreeing.
But remember, this is something that is out of our power. The only defense that we have as regular people is having the knowledge of knowing what's going on, not
Preparing
being
for
fooled,
it.
looking through the nonsense, looking through the lies. That's all we can do. And then all you can do is inform your loved ones or inform people that are willing to listen. Okay, no, this is the kind of game they're trying to run. But as far as that, like as far as this chess game that's going on right now, this is a chess game amongst the elite, and we are the pawns.
Sheeps.
We're the pawns.
Ouch, that's sad.
Now, the only way that we can stop that if
Sacrificial
we
lamb.
don't, and how you stop that is that you don't feed into their nonsense. Now, I agree with you 100%.
No, break that
They're
down.
trying to charge World War III.
Break
They
that
really
down,
are.
And that's what I think. That's what they're trying.
Break that down,
Yeah.
though. You don't feed into their nonsense.
Yeah, don't feed into their nonsense. You got to remember, it's a game.
How
So
do
you
you
can't
know?
feed into their
now,
nonsense.
The funniest thing
because you don't. Because how they feed into the nonsense is when you choose sides. When you choose sides, because when you choose sides, you're divisive. Okay, when you divide, it's easier to conquer.
Of course, we're choosing
It's divide and
America.
conquer all day.
100%.
The funniest thing is that the European region is not going to support their foolishness. What Poland is doing, because
No,
right now
they're not.
they're calling out to the European region, and they're like
European
You're a part
Union.
of NATO, right?
right. They're part, but here's the thing too. What
The
the
European Union.
what the European Union is
the
trying to
EU.
do to. They're like, now one of them are trying to go over Russia and kind of like do a secure borderline with their fighters. I'm like, these idiots
That's not
really
smart.
want to start a war.
That's not no, and that's what it is. And then
You really want to start World War II? Why you want to
Yeah,
do that?
that's not
Because
smart.
what Poland did. So now because they suspect something. For you though to have that type of idea that you know you're gonna go on borderlines and start a security to make sure that nothing happen. That means you plan this shit.
Of course, of course.
Why you wanna fuel the fire? This is crazy.
Yeah.
My black ass, I know I can't go anywhere in space.
Because you know what happens when world wars happen. You know what happens when a world war occurs. Like when a world war occurs, you know what happens, right?
No, break
That's
it down.
basically the beginning of a global shift in power. So basically, whoever's in power now,
They're
if they
gonna
go
lose
into a war, if they lose that war, then the opposition is now the new power.
Right. We're
But what
leaders.
people don't understand is that you have one consortium, one party of people that's funding both sides of the war.
Yo, we can't lose a war though. We have too much satellite in space to lose a war.
Yeah, I'm not.
So
I doubt
it's
we.
Russia.
It's not
so
gonna
it's
be-
China.
I think we have too
so
much-
it's
too much
North
resource.
Korea.
No,
so it's
we-
South Korea. So it's Japan.
Yeah.
SpaceX.
Nah, US
SpaceX
outnumber that.
You're
owns-
relying on Elon.
SpaceX owns 75%.
You're
of
relying on Elon.
SpaceX.
You and your father.
Also,
you all-
SpaceX.
Yo, he
owns
big time.
75%
We need that guy.
of all the satellite in
But they
space.
fall out. So how are you gonna rely on Elon?
We need
What do
him.
you
Don't
The
believe
country
everything you
fall
see,
out.
no.
He's a,
What?
he's a
Don't
citizen.
believe
Don't
everything you
He's a
see.
Don't
citizen.
believe the hype, right?
At the end of the day, he's a citizen. He's a citizen.
All right,
At the end of the
there you
day.
go.
Wait, Trump is about to deport his behind.
All we need to do is sign a check, and we have a contract. Here you go, Elon. $5 trillion.
It's not
Yeah,
personal,
but
it's
you could
business.
have all the satellites. Well, what about China will have the satellite out there can burn half the world within a snapping of a
A
finger?
pair,
Well,
allegedly.
if that's the case, if you feel that's the case, then you better
You
start
should
learning
move
how
to
to speak.
China.
You better start
you
learning
should
how to
move
speak
Come to
Mandarin.
Think about it. you know what? Before
Mike, you're a very dark guy,
I'm
Mike.
a giant.
Mike, you're a very dark guy, Mike.
Mike's a very dark guy.
You like to shift to the.
Mike's a very
keep
dark
saying
guy.
that.
Are you a
I keep
pessimist?
saying
You know
that.
what?
Mike is Mike is the Sith
No,
Lord.
you see the thing is, you see like what like what's the name? Kurt got shot. You see, I speak the truth. I speak the truth and I speak
You
the
don't
forever.
speak no truth.
Why I speak?
You speak a you
Yeah,
speak,
but you're
you speak
I speak
no,
the truth, man.
you speak
it always
you speak
leads
a
to
deranged
doom.
version of your truth. That's what you speak.
It always
No,
leads
no,
to
see,
doom.
you
Like,
see,
some
see,
shit
I,
negative.
I deal with practicality
Here we
I
go.
deal with
Here we
actuality.
go. Here we go.
and I deal with principles.
Bro, you give me heartburn.
Listen,
You give me
at the
acid
end of the
every
day,
time you say that.
Trump is your boys, right?
Huh?
And there are things what you
Trump
say.
is your daddy. Trump
No,
is my
Trump
guy.
ain't my poopa.
Trump is my
That
drinking
bum
buddy.
cannot be my dad.
Me and Trump drink every Friday at Saints and Scholars on McLean Avenue.
Trump,
Yo, it's trick for the
seriously, though, I would like you to come on the show. I would love to come on the show anyway, because between you and Mandati and Sandati and Yahoo, all three of you, come on the show.
Yahoo. Netanyahu. First of all, that his name is something. He's not even. He's Polish. His name is like
I wake
Maluski
up
or
the
something
beast,
like
man.
that.
I went to wake up the beast.
I don't know why you start. I don't know why you start. Momdani, yeah, you need to get Momdani on him. Momdani's a socialist.
You're an instigator, man.
Huh?
Who?
You,
No, it's what's going on. What are you talking about, instigator? I don't.
You know what's
instigate.
funny? He talks all this nonsense about Trump.
provoking the man.
But I know if Trump comes here and I get Trump over here, he's going to be wearing his MAGA hat
Who?
and those gold and blue sneakers that Trump had that he probably bought a pair of.
No,
he's like,
you
oh,
see-
Trump,
you see,
oh,
I'm gonna
Poppy
put a-
Trump.
I'm
Poppy
gonna-
Trump. Can you sign
Listen,
my
I'm gonna
sneakers?
put a
We've
medal
been
on
waiting
this
for
thing.
you.
I'm gonna put a piece of metal on this table and burn that hat.
Huh? No, you're not.
Try me.
You don't burn that hat.
Burn it.
That you can't. That hat was made in
Hey,
Jamaica.
so you will say
that
something?
hat was made in a factory in Jamaica. That means that you're against your countrymen.
Trump good and bad, but right now, I just not think him at the face. You know, just not look good for the face.
No, he need to. They need to
Break
impeach
it
him
down
now.
again, so what's that?
Impeachment
What you
need to come. because he's getting from bad to
If
worse.
they want to impeach him or whatever, but just a thing.
But that's how they're gonna get rid of him. They can't just throw him out of the office like that.
But just a thing.
They have to impeach him.
Now for the face.
Trump has a house in Chappaqua, New York. He has a huge house. He just commissioned Leakless Plumbing to do all the plumbing in the house. I don't know why Leakless Boss is saying all this.
But that's why all of us sitting here.
Why you spreading
making
conspiracy
half
right
of
now?
his salary?
Huh?
Mike making like 500,000. I'm making like $20. Justin,
I make about $20 a week.
Justin making like $250,000.
I don't make
You
no
making
$250,000 a week. I'm on a jail release program, bro. They just, whatever days I make, that's just days they take off my sentence. I don't even get paid.
Anyway, folks, it's about that time. We thank you for stopping by as usual. We're going to go right into our final thought. I will start with Mr. Shane, Leakless Boss. What is your final thought? And based on all the topics what we discussed today, I mean, you can summarize it in one nutshell.
Right now,
Get rid of Trump.
Right now, we are the world I go. You have to just sit back and just say, you are going. You have to just be smart and figure out your way. And just say, everything will happen right now, away in them plan, So you have to just figure out your way. Once you figure out your way, just make your way work for you.
Not brown man with water.
Justin.
I got bacon.
Yes. My final thoughts. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk.
Indeed.
Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. That was definitely gone too soon. I do agree with MAGA on, I think they are trying to initiate another world war. How U.S. stands there, I'm like, I don't think we're necessarily going to be affected by it. Obviously, economy-wise, we are. But other than that, Trump is still the greatest president ever, as far as I'm concerned.
Stricken from the record.
I don't know. You can't stricken my final thoughts from the record, MAGA.
Censored.
Okay? For all your plumbing needs, make sure you get in contact with Leakless. You want to use promo code LeaklessBoss to get a 10% discount only if you live on Boston
That
Road.
was 20.
All right, huh?
I thought it was 20.
No, that's all. No, 10% only if you live on Boston Road, in between 2 blocks. Leakless Boss will holler at you. He's only 24-hour service between the
Only
hours
24.
of 5 a.m. and 8 a.m. Yeah, that's what I have to say.
He's only 24 hours, but it's 5 a.m. Sunday. Anyway, Angel.
Stay strong, stay mentally strong. I think we should all live minimalistically, at least just for a short period of time. That way we able to recuperate finance, and the more resources we have in our corner, the more like finance or stuff, assets or whatever we own, the stronger we are mentally. We're able to cope with a lot more what life throws at us. Mm-hmm. So I think most importantly, trying to live minimalistically. That way you got your resources, because people without resources don't have strength. And the only way you're going to fight these situations out here is if you have resources. So make sure you stay bolstered up 100%.
Yeah, rest in peace to Charlie Kirk, so where this World War III is concerned, propaganda, if there is
propaganda,
World War III, download Robinhood by UVXY. You'll make a lot of money, Okay. Or buy some puts and a SPY.
Puts and calls. Buy some calls.
War is profitable, Just put yourself in the position to profit from
but
it.
Isn't it
Right. I think we can't look at stuff negatively. Whatever's gonna come, we gotta see what we could get out of it. There's a lot of people that got rich over COVID, while some people were just
true.
In their emotions.
Yeah.
Some people didn't.
A lot of doctors, a lot of RNs, a lot of
34 million.
Yep.
A
lot of Jamaicans.
Yep.
Case in point. So whatever situation come, we can't look at it like, it's just the end of the world. Cause
Mike, you forgot to add in. Don't listen to anything that Mike says.
The thing with life is that stuff's gonna break around us. People gonna break around us, but our spirits should never break. You understand? So we gotta make sure we always prepare and look at stuff, possibilities.
They always say next man downfall is what?
Huh?
The next man rise or something.
All right.
That's a fact.
And don't listen to Michael Porter.
See, folks, you see, they know I'm Kirk. I'm Kirk second because I speak the truth.
Oh, now he's now you heard him. Now he's Michael Kirk.
I speak the
Now
truth.
he's Mike Kirk. Now
Because
he's
Mike
MAGA
Kirk create the balance. He speak when it's right and he speak when it's wrong.
Oh, he's MAGA Kirk now. Now he's MAGA Kirk.
Yeah, I'm never MAGA Trump.
I like that.
Anyway, folks, I would say this as usual. You know, I don't know what's coming. There's something is coming though. How we deal with it. The reality is that things in life are, whether it's positive or negative, it's going to happen. How do we go about it and how do we address it when these positive or negative things happen is how we structure our mindset. So at the end of the day, we practice to also validate information. We also do our own researches when it comes to news. Right now, we know AI is creating a pollution of misinformation out there, and it's affecting a lot of people. People are running with things. I've seen it for myself. People are running with things. It's like, oh, yo, this has happened. And I looked at it and I was like, you don't realize that this is AI? And they really running with this thing is really Bible. So these are one of the things we are going to fight. Not only we're going to fight this physical war, but we are going to fight this intellectual warfare that is also coming because of AI. And I suggest you to try to stand and to get in tune with society, that you can't know what is out there, all of what is out there pertaining to society, pertaining to AI, but try to do your diligence as much. Anyway, for my piece, that is it for the night, and hope you stay strong. Please like, share, and subscribe. Share to a friend, to a friend, to a friend. Tell them that we have the worst toxicity individual on this platform.
And if you want to see more Leakless Boss, I want you to put hashtag Leakless Boss and them in
the
comments.
One of the million.
Say, we want Leakless Boss if you want to see more Leakless Boss.
We
Thank
want
you.
Leakless Boss.
Brutal. Anyway, stay strong. For the until next time, peace out.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right.